we get this for people that maybe couldn't come today. Without further ado, Alex.
Thank you so much, Mary. So hi, everybody. How you doing? My name is Alex Montalenti. I'm a co-founder of RealGrader, and I've done several different webinars on different profiles, I'll call them. You know, anything from YouTube to Facebook to Instagram, TikTok. A lot about what's going on with Zillow right now. I speak a lot about what's going on with Realtor.com, Homes.com, LinkedIn, pretty much the major sites that every realtor needs to be on. So today we're really going to dive deep. We're going to dive deep into YouTube. I'm going to show you examples of YouTube channels that really work. I'm going to show you tools that you can download to help optimize your YouTube channel. I'll walk you through the basics of setting up a YouTube channel. And I'm also going to talk about equipment, lighting, anything that's in the video world. So I'm really excited about this. Again, like I got inspired just looking at it and saying, wow, there's a lot of things even I'm not doing that I talk about doing, but I don't do. And I think that's the case with a lot of us. We get started with this idea of, I want to be on YouTube, but then do we actually follow through on it? So today we're going to follow through. So I'm going to talk about 3 secrets today. Number 1 is how to build a solid YouTube presence. Number 2, how to customize your channel, how to upload videos, how to grow your business on YouTube, how to even monetize your business on YouTube. You can actually make money pretty easily on YouTube. And secret number 3, how you can save time and frustration when it comes to all of this. So let's jump into it. Let's get started. What I ask is, this is 1 hour of your time that you committed. Try to stay focused here, get all the juice out of it. I know, you're in the business of real estate, you're getting texts, you're getting phone calls, but if you can be here for an hour with us, I think you'll get a lot of value out of it. To give you a little background, this is my mom, Adriana. She's a retired realtor. She got me in the business back in 1999. I actually came home from college. I had a business degree, and I was like, I'm gonna go work in New York City. And my mom was a single mom raising me and my brother in Long Island, New York. And she was doing real estate to pay the mortgage, pay the bills. And in 1999 is when the internet hit. So my mom got frazzled. She freaked out even and was like, I can't, what am I supposed to do here? I don't know how to operate a computer. I don't know how to put the listing in the MLS. She was used to the traditional way of doing real estate. So that summer I helped her with her business. I helped her upload listings, do marketing. And next thing I know, we marketed a really big commercial property, paid the mortgage for 1.5 years. It was an $80,000 commission check. And that's when I knew I had to get my license, had to help more realtors. I didn't want to be a realtor, but I wanted to help realtors leverage technology, because I knew that was a major flip in the way things were going to work, bringing in the internet. And now here we are 21 years later, clearly social media is playing a role in real estate as well. So this is a free resource for you, realgraderuniversity.com. I put a lot of my training videos on here. You can all go here for free. You register for free and you get access to any of my training videos on any different profile. We recently were featured in the news in Inman, The Real Deal, and Realtor.com, because during COVID, what we did is, we freaked out, honestly. When COVID hit, I couldn't go to any more real estate offices. We couldn't really generate any business. So we just said, you know what, let's give and let's create a free resource for the real estate industry. And we did webinars every single day, Monday through Friday at 2 o'clock. I didn't even know what I was signing up for, but next thing I knew, so many people had attended and got value out of it. It ended up growing our business. It tripled our business. We raised money during COVID from a Connecticut angel investor group, and we tripled our team. So it's crazy time since last March. Here we are almost a year later, and obviously still dealing with COVID. But now, we're as a business, we're more equipped to do things online, like virtual Zooms like this. So what we do as a business, we help real estate professionals build a strong digital presence. That's what we've been doing since COVID, since pre-COVID. We don't want you to waste a lot of time on this. The times are changing, and if we don't sink, and if we don't, we will sink like a stone. This is my favorite quote for 2021, because I think now's the time when real estate is embracing technology and making a lot of changes. And I see you doing it all really well. We've helped a lot of agents in 35 states, 3 countries, 5,000 agents now work with us. And this is where I want to get into why YouTube is important for you. If I was going to list or I was going to buy with you, I'm probably going to Google you. And not a lot of people know this, but Google actually owns YouTube, right? So what's happening just in the last year is YouTube videos are starting to show on the top of a Google search. So if I was to Google Nancy McCann or Michael Berry on this call, I'm going to find a bunch of different things. I might find your Google business page. I might find your Zillow page. I might find your realtor.com page. And if you have video on YouTube, your YouTube videos are going to show on the top. That's a big change that's happening since last year. So where do I go to check you out? I go to Google and I'll see something like this, right? Now I'm going to see all your different sites. I'm going to see your Google, your Zillow, your homes, your realtor, all of those sites, but I'm going to start seeing your social media. And the most prominent social media that I'm going to see on a Google search is YouTube videos. Now I'll give you a really good example. I had a client, she set up her YouTube channel many, many years ago. She did a property video and she put it on her channel. That property sold. It was a multi-million-dollar property. That property sold. And years later, it went back on the market. Somebody Googled that address, found her property video from years ago, and contacted her to buy that property. She wasn't even the listing agent. So that's the power of YouTube videos. Like they stay for a long time. Every time you do a property video, you need to be putting it on your YouTube channel. The biggest mistake I see realtors do is they go and purchase YouTube video. They go and purchase video for a property, but you don't put it on your YouTube channel. It ends up on the video company's YouTube channel, right? So you don't really get the long-lasting effect of that video. So you don't have to be somebody that goes on video like with your face and be like a character like Ryan Serhant or some of these realtor celebrities. But you do at least need to put your properties on your own YouTube channel. So that's like the simplest implementation, right? So I asked a lot of people on this call, do you use YouTube? I got some yeses, I got some nos. I didn't really hear anybody say that they're getting results. Maybe somebody says I'm getting a little bit. So I want to get into what specifically you need to do on your YouTube to actually get results and what can you use it for. So this is Maria Babayev. She's one of the clients of ours. We helped set up her YouTube channel. And if you notice here, I Google her and check it out. Her videos are right on page 1 of a search. This is brand new. Like 2 years ago, Google was not doing this. But Google owns YouTube. So of course, they're going to start putting their videos right on the top of a search. Now, from a professional standpoint, if I was to Google you and I saw a bunch of professional videos, that's going to make you look better online. It's going to make you look more like a professional realtor. So who on this call has actually started creating videos for their YouTube channel? Like actually posting up on your YouTube channel. Let me know if you got it, if there's a yes out there. Mary says yes. Connie says I have. Noreen says yes, I do video tours in 101. Awesome. Now, how many people have actually done an intro video, like a video about yourself, like that introduces you as a realtor to the world? Christine says not yet. Leah, no, working on one. So I think that's an important video to have, because when I land on your YouTube channel, the first thing that's going to happen if you have it set up right, it's going to play a video. And that video should be like an introduction, like, hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Alex Montalenti. I'm a real estate agent in Westchester, New York, et cetera, and talk about yourself a little bit. So doing an intro video probably is the one time that you actually do have to put your face on there and actually introduce yourself. It's an important video to have, and it has multiple uses. That intro video can be placed in so many different places, you'd be surprised. Like companies like us, we love when realtors have an intro video. because we can put it on Zillow, we can put it on realtor.com, we can put it on your digital business card, we can put it in your email signature, we can put it on your website. There's so many places that you can put a nice intro video. Property videos, number two, you definitely want to have your property videos on your YouTube channel. Another use for videos would be neighborhood videos, talking about the different neighborhoods. You might do market statistic videos, talking about the different market stats. So here's Maria Babaya's YouTube channel. So notice she has a really well, you can check out her channel, Luxury Long Island. She has a really well done profile video. Her intro video is professionally done, not just, put together, but it's really done well. And you notice that she has testimonial videos. She's got videos with her broker. She's got property videos on here. She's got a good variety of things happening. This is one example of how to set it up. Here's Olga Zakhanova. She also has a lot of property videos. She has an intro video. She has a nice custom branded image on top. This is what a good YouTube channel looks like. And notice that if I Google her, some of her videos start to show up on a search. This is if you Google me. If you Google me, Alex Montalenti, you're going to see my videos from YouTube showing up right on a search. So it's really key nowadays that if I Google you, you're dominating that page one search, and having videos about you or having videos about your property is going to make this page look more interactive. This is your business card in 2021. Like a Google search, that's your business card. You don't hand out business cards anymore because we don't see people face to face. They're Googling you, and what they're going to see is a representation of how strong your business is. And I'm going to give you a great example. I can tell your digital presence just by Googling it. And I got on the call with the top agent in the world she was the top agent in the world in 2018, okay? And I Googled her, and you could see that she had 167 5-star reviews. Her YouTube channel had all these videos. They were showing up on page one. I could tell that she was like seriously selling a lot of real estate, millions and billions of dollars of real estate. And you could just tell that by the look of her search. And by having a YouTube channel, you're going to fill up your Google search really well. Here's another search for our company. Notice how the YouTube videos show up. So now you can start to see how all of these show up. This is what my YouTube channel looks like. So notice that I have a beautiful cover image. I've got a welcome video that says, "What is RealGrader?" And then I've got all these other videos about different profiles. And then I've got playlists. Playlists are groups of videos. Like you could have a playlist for one neighborhood. You could have a playlist for another neighborhood. Does anybody have playlists set up yet? That would tell me how advanced we're going to go here. Let me know if you have playlists. Say yes in the chat if you have a playlist set up. Connie says, no, that sounds fantastic. No, no, no. Yeah, playlists. I'm going to show you how to set up playlists today. This is my a lot of the different videos that I do. And you can see how you want to be engaging. You want to be moving your hands. You want to have cover images. And I'm going to show you how to create these cover images and what tool to use for that too. Let's look at Ryan Serhant. I think this guy really crushes it when it comes to social media. If you Google him, notice he's got videos on Google. He's got videos on YouTube. He's got over 1 million subscribers on his YouTube channel. He's obviously taken it to the next level. And this is what his channel looks like, 1.08 million subscribers. Crazy. You know what 1 million subscribers does for you? Well, I'll tell you what, my friend has 100,000 subscribers that he got just in the last year. He pays his rent in a luxury apartment in Miami just from his YouTube channel. Because you can run ads on your YouTube channel, and now your YouTube channel can pay for your marketing. I don't even know how much Ryan Serhant makes from his YouTube channel, but I know that my friend at 1/10 of that pays for a beautiful penthouse apartment in Miami, 3-bedroom with an amazing view, just from his YouTube channel. Just to give you an idea like how much money you can make off of this. So let's keep going here. This is Ryan. Actually,
Hey, everybody.
I had an opportunity to work with Ryan. He's one of our clients. And I just want to share this video. This guy, you have to follow him if you don't follow him, because he has sales coaching classes. He does, his social media is top notch. Oops.
Hey everybody, I'm Ryan Saran from $1 Million Listing New York, and I use Instacard, started by this guy right here, and it is awesome. It is my digital business card. I can send it to everybody. It's got all my links, photos, video, everything in it. Way better than just sending my phone number or email. I use it for all my clients, and it's changed my life.
Perfect. So Ryan uses one of our products, a digital business card. Why I bring this up is because if you have video, you can actually have a video business card. But you need to have a video to have a video business card. You can have a digital business card any day, but what he does is he puts his video in his digital card and he pushes his social media and his video. That's why you want to start thinking about video. How many people attended Inman Connect this year? It's like the biggest real estate technology conference that exists, really. Let me know if you attended that. All they were talking about this year, Inman Connect, you want to check it out? They run it twice a year. I've presented there. They usually do it live. Now they do it virtual, but it's a really great conference, and all the top industry professionals present there, and they were talking all about video. You know, what kind of video are you doing? Is it just property videos? Is it neighborhood videos? Here's another friend. This is my buddy that I was talking about that actually built up his YouTube channel in less than a year. He has 100,000 subscribers now. You Google him, notice how his videos show up. He talks about health. He talks about keto, which are trending topics. And now that's important too. Figuring out what are the trending topics to talk about. Like right now, there's a lot of talk about Zillow, right? So doing videos about Zillow and how you might differentiate yourself. That's a great topic to be doing videos about. This is his channel. Look, 95,600, so not 100,000, but he hit 100,000. Maybe this is an old screenshot. But yeah, he pays his rent from this. Look at his videos. He actually interviewed Elena Cardone. Having these videos helped him to get interviews with some of the top professionals in the country. So he's just been building it. I was his business coach for a while, and he's just been building this and building this and building this. But when he first started, he only had like 1,000 subscribers. He just did this in like a year. So, and what I'm sharing with you are things that he taught me, and we researched together as well, different tools. So let's talk about the tools for making videos. You want to take notes on this. These are really good tools. These are the top tools out there. Number one, you saw those beautiful cover images, the beautiful thumbnails that Ben had on his, back over here. These can be made in Canva. So if you go to Canva, how many people use Canva? Let me know. But if you use Canva and you do a search and you put in YouTube thumbnail, they literally have the templates for YouTube thumbnails. That's going to make your YouTube channel look beautiful. You need to make your YouTube channel look beautiful, because nobody's going to click on a video where you're just like sideways, you know, like stuck in a frame in time. You want to make like an impactful marketing image on top of it that people are going to click on. Yes, the free version. Yeah, and the free version works for this, right? I'm talking about free Canva right now. You can go in free Canva, use these YouTube thumbnails, and start making thumbnails. Now, one of the ways to do thumbnails to intrigue people. Why are these thumbnails important? Let me explain this to you. If you create a YouTube video about a property, or you create a YouTube video about yourself, or about tips that you have about the market, that video can get shared all over the place. And the first thing people are going to see when it's shared is the thumbnail. It's literally the image on top. It's the branding. Yes, it's canva.com. Thank you, Mary. So what makes a good thumbnail? Perfect. Make it intriguing, make it compelling. What do I mean by that? Like the 5 tips, you know, or the 5 reasons you don't want to sell on your own. You know, the 5 tips, or the 5 best cities to live in, or the 5 school districts in Westchester, or the 3 something else, or the 7 something else. Try to make it digestible because the last thing you want to say is watch this hour-long video on how to la la la. No, it's too long. You want to intrigue them and you want to make it short and digestible, right? You want it to pop. Notice how some of these like total core workout, it pops. How to speed up your old tablet, you know, how to speed up the sale of your home, how to sell your home in less than 30 days, right? Things like that you want to be thinking about. Another tool to create video, InVideo. InVideo, I believe it's invideo.io, but you can Google it, InVideo. This makes creating the videos really easy. Another tool you can use that's really simple is Quick by GoPro, Q-U-I-K. And Christine says, like a book cover. Yes, like a book cover. Exactly. Imagine you go in the airport. Well, no, not too many people traveling, right? But when you went in the airport and you looked at the bookshelf, wouldn't certain books pop out at you like you wanted to go grab that? Think that way, like what's going to make your YouTube video pop out so that I want to go watch it? And all it takes is one video to go viral. I didn't show you this, but I will show you. My friend Ben made one video. It was called The 5 Keto Fruits. Who would have thought? He didn't even think. That video went viral. Hundreds of thousands of people watched it. And that's what launched his YouTube channel. So InVideo is another tool. iMovie, you can actually have iMovie on your iPhone and you can edit videos right there. You could be doing videos of properties or in local neighborhoods and edit it right on your phone. That's how easy iMovie is to use. So InVideo, Quick, Q-U-I-K, and iMovie, those are 3 video editing tools that you can look at. Has anybody used any of those 3? Let me know in the chat if you use Quick, iMovie, or InVideo. Noreen likes Filmora, okay. Melanie says iMovie. All right, here's another piece to the puzzle. Any good Adobe ones? I'd have to think about that one. Let me get back to Rebecca. Mary says Filmora, awesome. Story blocks. Story blocks are great. You know what? What's missing in a lot of videos is like professional imagery, professional video filler, right? Like you're talking about a neighborhood and then you show an aerial video of a neighborhood. You're talking about what is your home worth, and then you've got like a picture or a video of a house and we're figuring out the valuation of the home. These are fillers basically to make your video really good. How do you transition from you talking about something to something else? You use these story blocks, storyblocks.com. This is what all the big video guys use. They fill their videos with these story blocks. You need sometimes this filler content to make a video look really good. Yeah, Adobe Premiere and Premiere Pro, definitely, Michael. So far we got editing stuff, InVideo, Filmora, somebody recommended, Adobe Premiere, Quick, iMovie. Then for filler video, we got storyblocks.com. And then this is really good, tubebuddy.com. This is going to help you do keyword research, hashtag research, how to get your videos to get seen by more people. Like it says here, it's your best friend on the road to YouTube success. This is what Ben uses. This is what I use. This is a really great tool to have you grow your YouTube channel. Another one here, vidIQ. vidIQ is going to help, and look, they're YouTube certified. That's going to help you get more views on your YouTube. How do you get more people to see it, more eyeballs? I'm going to say this is the hardest part right here. Getting people to see your videos. If you're not doing the extra work, which is what I see it happens, people post the video, but that's not it. I'm going to break it down exactly what you need to do. Unfortunately, it is a lot of work. That's why, I say Facebook first, Instagram and Facebook are kind of my first, and then LinkedIn, and then YouTube. YouTube's a lot harder, right? But this is a tool that will help you get more views, vidIQ. Anybody using vidIQ or TubeBuddy? No, there's prices behind these. They might have a free version, but very limited. If you want to get results, you're probably going to pay for this. So no, nobody using these yet. These are the tools that the big guys are using, right? Like the people that are growing their channels, they're using TubeBuddy and vidIQ for every single video. This is some equipment. This is a tool that I use. This is a very portable, robust tool. Okay, 59 bucks. It serves as a selfie stick, but it also has a tripod. It has a remote control. So now you can set it up pretty much anywhere. It's 59 bucks on Amazon. This one I highly recommend. It's highly indestructible, doesn't break very easily. I've had it for a really long time. I love it because I can hold it as a stick, I can extend it, but my favorite part is to set it up as a tripod, right? So you could be like at an open house and set it up as a tripod. You can set it up as a tripod pretty much anywhere. But this company, Joby, they make like all different versions where this is my favorite because it does all of these things, but you can also get the ones that grip like on a corner somewhere if you wanted to take a weird video angle or you want to set up anywhere in the house. But this is a really great tool. This is another one, and I have this right in the back. You see my light back there? Lighting is key. If you're gonna do videos with your face, getting some good lighting, definitely important. You know, for 150 bucks, you can get 2 lights like this. They're contractable. You can pack them up in a little bag. I like this company, Neewer. It works really well for me. It's one of the less expensive brands, but it works really well. I'm using one right now, like there's lighting on my face. If you notice, like if I shut this off, you'll see how much darker I get, right? That makes a difference. You want your videos to pop, right? You need to have some lighting going on right now. So far, so good. Mary, you learning some new stuff too? Awesome. Nancy says, I'm working on creating an ebook on Canva. They have a lot of options. Awesome. This is another idea. You might have like a portable green screen. Green screen would let you change the background. You know, a lot of people have virtual backgrounds. I personally like to have these like branded backgrounds for me, but obviously I don't take them everywhere. So when I'm at my office, I have these. These work really well for me because they represent my brand in the background. But if you wanted something that could change and be dynamic, you might consider a green screen. This one's like a nice portable green screen, 150 bucks, something you might consider for your office. Yeah, beginning of COVID, you could not get these. Yeah, exactly. Well, because everybody was buying them, or why? So now back to this channel, right? Keto Camp. You see the cover images. Ask your keto fasting questions. 7 hidden things kicking you out of ketosis. Why we get sick. 10 keto immune boosting foods. You see how these images pop? If they were like on this page, it's a little cluttered, right? But if they were individual on a Facebook feed, you'd probably click on it. You know, if it was on an Instagram feed and it popped out, that's what you want to consider. Your YouTube is the longest format of video that you're going to create. So if you're going to roll out a content strategy for 2021 and you're going to roll out a lot of video, you want to be doing YouTube videos and then repurposing that for Instagram, for LinkedIn, for Facebook. You might put it on Vimeo as well. Like there's multiple uses of your YouTube video. And that's why creating a beautiful image makes it very shareable and makes it very clickable so that you get a lot of views on it. You'd be surprised, not all the views that people get, and this is for Mary, I know you're working on that too, and for everybody who's doing this, you don't always get your views right off of YouTube. Your views come from shareable content. The most views you get comes from viral content that got shared all over the place. What are the time limits for Instagram videos as our market reports are 6 minutes? Well, for Instagram is different than YouTube, right? Like YouTube, you can go on for quite a while. For Instagram, you could have 15-second stories. You could have 1-minute videos on the post. You could go on IGTV is going to be your longest format. So IGTV would be the closest to YouTube. So those 6-minute reports would fit into an IGTV video for sure. All right, now I'm getting a little deep, and this is probably as deep as I'll go unless you want me to go deeper. But this is how Ben and some of the big YouTubers are getting their stuff to be seen. First of all, notice the hashtags right at the top. He figured out that keto diet was a very trending hashtag. Ketogenic, keto. What are the hashtags that are going to be trending for you? Is it your local neighborhoods, right? Is it the word Zillow? Is it the word realtor, real estate agent? You got to figure out what your trending keywords are. How do you figure that out? You start searching them and seeing what shows up. Are popular videos showing up? Then you need to name the video really well. Intriguing, compelling, like 5 keto fruits you can eat all the time. This is the video that went viral. Look at how many views. Close to 1 million views on this. 1 million views he got on this. This thing went crazy viral because nobody was talking about what everybody thought. Keto is ketosis, meaning you're kind of fasting, and certain fruits, you don't want high sugar fruits. So he talked about the keto fruits that you can eat all the time. So hashtags, the title, now the description. This is where people fall off. Most people post a video and they take 2 seconds to write the description and they're done. They're like, oh, I posted my video. This is where the magic happens, actually. All of this is what's going to make it search engine optimized. All of this is what's going to make it very searchable and findable. All of this is what's going to generate the leads. So now look at this. There's a lead generator right here. You could have what's my home worth going to a landing page. He has it going to like a downloadable ebook, his keto kickstart guide. In this video, you'll discover the best and healthiest fruits to keep you in ketosis and continue with your weight loss journey. The list of keto fruits will surprise you. Then he timestamps everything so that people can actually just jump into the 2nd minute or the 4th minute of the video or the 6th minute of the video. This is another search engine optimization. Notice how many times the word keto is appearing in the description. If you know search engine optimization from the websites, like we do websites too, you know that you need to use a lot of keywords. So this description is actually search engine optimizing his video. Is this a little too detailed? Let me know. Is this complex? Are you getting it? Let me know. Getting it, not getting it. Let me know in the chat. Getting it. Tina says getting it. Michael, get it. Complex but great info. Okay, awesome. Barbara says get it. Never knew about timestamps. Yeah, I mean, this is really where people fall off, I think. When I actually looked at a lot of realtor YouTube channels last night, and I was trying to see like, where are people falling off? It's really right here. It's here, and it's the cover video, the cover images. The cover images aren't being made, so the videos look boring. And then the search engine optimization and the hashtags aren't being done, so they're not getting found. That's pretty much. Yeah, and the timestamps are clickable at the starting line. Yep, some people are at the starting line, some people are midway. I get it. I'm going to talk about the basics as well in a second, but I want to break down. So hashtags, title, landing page, that's generating leads. He collects thousands and thousands of email addresses through this. The description, what you will learn in this video, the timestamps, right? Now look further. He puts resources, great resources for people. Just like I gave you all great resources, like buy these lights, check out these tools. You want to put resources for people too. Search for properties in these neighborhoods to your property search page. Check out my website for the latest tips on, selling your home during COVID. Whatever it is. I mean, that's another trending one, right? Like how to sell your home in less than 30 days during COVID. What are the things to be considering during COVID? Rosemary says, what's the cost to work with you? Yeah. We'll talk about that at the end. You'll have an opportunity to work with us as well. But the social media handles, very important that you have this here. Follow, follow, follow. And then again, he has the landing page for lead capture. And then a disclaimer. Check out Banazati Keto Camp. I'm telling you, this guy is the most committed individual I have ever seen. He does a video every day. He posts at least 3 to 5 times a day on social media, and it's not boring. Like, it's really good content. And he follows the structure. That's the key. There's a structure to all of this. When you follow the structure, you get the results. So let's talk about the basics though, how to create the channel. For a lot of you, you might not have it created. You need to have a Gmail account to create a YouTube channel. That's the first thing. Okay, and if you have a Gmail account and you log into your email, these are the 9, see these 9 little circles? Not a lot of people know this, but next to where you log into your Gmail, this is how you access the Google Suite. The Google Suite is sweet. There are a lot of tools in there. A lot of people don't use these tools. I use these tools every single day. I use Google Docs, I use Google Calendar, I use Google Meetup, I use Google My Business, like Google, and then YouTube is gonna sit there as well. So you need to have a Gmail account and you need to go to YouTube. Once you log in to your YouTube, using your Gmail account, you go here to the menu and it says create a channel. This is where you're gonna create your YouTube channel. And it's gonna have a lot of other stuff like paid memberships, YouTube Studio, etc. But create a channel is where you're gonna get started. Now, what else do I have here? Settings menu. Yeah, the settings menu. On the left-hand side, you're gonna see a lot of different things that you can do with your YouTube channel. On this menu, this is the settings menu. This is where you can get into all the settings of your channel. And what did I want to show here? Oops, back up. Okay, so now once you create your channel, you're gonna upload your channel art. Your channel art is the cover image that's on the top. Very important that that's attractive. That's part of your marketing. If you don't have that, and a lot of people don't have that, you wanna upload that. That has to be a very high resolution image, has to be really big. It's probably the biggest resolution image of all the profiles that we could work with. And it should really be centered, okay? So notice how my content is centered on the channel. And this is what it'll look like once you've uploaded a nice banner. We'll call it a banner to make it easy. Like they call it cover art, but I'm just gonna call it a banner image. You want a nice banner image on the top. Then you wanna upload your photo. That's gonna be in the little circle. So they have you pick a photo. And then you have the choice to customize the channel using the traditional YouTube or use YouTube Studio, which is the newer version of the YouTube editor. So YouTube has the old customized channel tools, but they've also launched YouTube Studio. I'm gonna show you both, but that I wanna clear that up because that's confusing for people. Like, why is there 2 ways to edit my channel? It's because they have the old version and then they created the new version and then they had to give access to both. So once you go to customize your channel, some of the stuff that you have to put in is like about, well, what is this channel all about? Like I'm a realtor in Westchester, New York, and I work at XYZ, Sotheby's, Douglas Elliman, you name it, Compass. And then you're gonna put in your custom links. Very important that you have links, you have links to your website, to your Facebook, to your LinkedIn, to your Instagram. Those links appear on the top right-hand side here. How are we doing on time? Okay, good. So all these links are up here on the right-hand side. I see this missing all the time on channels, okay? All this cross-linking, people forget about it. Putting in your bio, very important. Putting in your cover image, very important. Otherwise, you're gonna have a very boring YouTube channel. You don't wanna have a boring YouTube channel. This is all about marketing. You're gonna have a homepage for your YouTube channel. And this is where you get to choose what's the video that you want to introduce yourself with. You want to have what they call a welcome video, and you can have it for returning subscribers or for new visitors. So you can actually have 2 different videos. Like the first time I get to your channel, it's like, welcome to my channel. I'm Mary Prenon, la, 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 la. This is what I'm talking about. And then for people that come back, you could say, welcome back to my channel. I've added a lot of new content recently. Come and check it out. So this is your opportunity to be on film. And I know a lot of realtors, I mean, how many people on this call want to be on film and who says, no way, not for me? Because I know that that's like a barrier. Like, let me know, want to be on film or I don't want to be on film. Rebecca says, ugh, both. Yeah, I know that feeling. It's like, I want to be there, but I don't want to be there. I don't want to do this. I have to, even if I don't want to. yeah, I mean, that's really what's going on right now. Getting comfortable with it. Mary says, yes, no choice, even if you don't. Yeah, I mean, it's really gotten to that point where people are going to start asking, like, do you have a YouTube channel? Where's your YouTube channel? Why aren't you on YouTube? Not so much for you, but if I'm listing a property with you, I want to know that you're going to put my property on YouTube, at least to say that it's on YouTube. And then if I'm really smart, as a homeowner, I'm going to say, well, how many places are you sharing? How many subscribers do you have? And all of that, right? So that's kind of where it's going, unfortunately. Now the videos, you can choose how you want to display your videos, what videos you want to put in there. You can start creating playlists, right? So you could have playlists by neighborhood. You could have playlists by type. I have playlists for different subjects that I talk about. In the video section, this is where you can come and you can start doing some editing to your videos. Playlist section, not a lot of people have playlists set up, but that's really organizing your content. In the beginning, you're not going to care too much about playlists because you have 1, 2, 3 videos. But once you have 10, 15 videos, you're going to start organizing them. And that's what playlists do. They organize your videos. If you want to relate it to music, you have music playlists, right? Now you're going to have a video playlist. And why the playlists are cool is because one goes to the next, so they can watch them in a sequence. Let's look further at customizing in YouTube Studio. This is YouTube Studio. So what we saw before was the traditional. Notice how it looked kind of basic. Now, if we go to YouTube Studio, it's a much better dashboard. Okay. So for a lot of you, you may want to just use YouTube Studio. There are some things still left in the old channel that are pretty cool, but YouTube Studio gives you a nice clean dashboard. So this is where it's simple. Upload videos. This is where you're going to upload your videos. You can see what's new in Studio. You can see what your top videos are. You can see how your traffic is going up. You have your videos, your playlists, your analytics, your comments, your subtitles, monetization, meaning you're making money off of YouTube. If we go to videos on the left-hand side, so notice the navigation's on the left-hand side, we go to videos, we can edit, do we want this visible public or private? You can choose to just have your videos be private for certain people. Playlist, this is where I have my playlist. So I have Mastering Instagram, and these are all my Instagram videos. Mastering Facebook, these are all my Facebook videos. Reviews are really good for realtors, right? Like you should be getting video testimonials when you can. Obviously now's not so easy, but at the same time, you could do a Zoom video testimonial pretty easily. Just record it on Zoom and you could upload it. Why would you make the video private? Well, maybe you do a private showing of a home, right? And maybe the homeowner doesn't want everybody to see it. They don't want it out in the public. They just want certain people to see that video. Gotcha, perfect. Channel analytics. This is where you see how your channel is growing, your new subscribers, how long are they watching for? This is the kind of stuff that the pros are looking at to really grow their channels. This is where your channel comments come in. This person said, sexy guy. I'm a pretty sexy guy, so it's okay. But this person said, wow, thanks for sharing. But what's nice about this is you can manage all your comments in one place, right? So you can see all your different comments and manage them. It is important to respond to your comments. Like my friend Ben, he responds to every single comment on YouTube. It's crazy, but that's how you create a lot of engagement. It's like if I didn't respond to your comments in the chat right now, you would think I'm not listening. But because I'm kind of reading them at the same time, I can be there with you. Channel subtitles. You can have subtitles on your videos, right? That's important because not a lot of people want to hear it, but they will read it. Like people who are in bed, right? Like, let's say I'm like putting my kids to bed and I'm looking at a YouTube channel. I may just read the subtitles. So that's important too, to turn on subtitles. How about growing with YouTube and like getting monetization? This is what I spoke about. You can run ads on your YouTube videos once you have enough subscribers, and that's going to make you money. Branding. You can have your logo automatically appear on every video that you put on YouTube. So you upload your logo once and now your logo is on every video that gets uploaded to YouTube. So let's look at the checklist here. These are some of the things that you want to look at, and you may want to take a picture of this or something, but this is in my guidebook also. If you go to Real Grader University, you could download this guidebook, and I have this checklist in there. So you want to create a channel. You want to add your banner, your channel art. You want to customize your channel with your photo, with your bio, with your social media links. You want to upload your first video so that you have a welcome video. Then you want to start uploading other videos like property videos or neighborhood videos, and then arrange those videos in an order that would make sense for people. Once you have enough videos, you want to create a playlist. That's the organization of your videos. You want to manage the comments because those are people actually interacting like they would interact on Facebook. They're interacting on YouTube. You want to manage subtitles so that you turn on the subtitles. And eventually you may enable monetization. These are some of the basic things that you want to do when creating your channel. Now, I also talked about the advanced stuff like the titles, the hashtags, the descriptions, the timestamps, the resources, the social media links. That's like how the whole thing lays out. But for a lot of people, just getting set up is step number one, right? Like get into it, start getting a feeling for it, at least have it set up with a welcome video. That would be, you know, at least have a channel where you could even put your property videos. Because if you're paying another company, like maybe you're paying VHT, or maybe you're paying some other company, if you have your own YouTube channel, they can put it on your channel. And now you're getting more benefit long-term and you're growing your channel. Make sense so far? How do you switch our channel? It's just a choice. So Connie, you have a choice to choose studio over the regular customized channel. All right, so if anybody wants a free consultation, because some people said, how do I work with you? If you want a free consultation on setting up your YouTube channel, put your name and phone number in the chat, and we can definitely get you. I have Josh on my team on the call, and we can get on a call with you and talk about this. And let me answer any other, hit me with any questions also. Can you modify video later? Absolutely. Yes, you can. So if you start simple and you add things later, definitely you can replace videos, you can edit videos. Where do you set up the welcome video? So the welcome video, I can go back to that. Let's see over here. I believe it's right here when you're in the home section. There's an area in the video manager, and this is in customized channel, not in the YouTube studio. I think you can do it from YouTube studio too, but in the customized channel side of things, there's a 4 returning subscribers and 4 new visitors, and you get to choose that. Actually, also, if you go to the videos section, either here or in the dashboard, and you go to edit one of these videos, you can choose if this is going to be your welcome video. Paulette says, very excited and overwhelmed. Thank you, overwhelmed but eager to start. Can you change the Gmail account your channel is linked to? Can you change the Gmail account your channel is linked to? It's a good question. I believe you can. I'd have to double check that with my team. How much time would you recommend agents commit to their YouTube channel on a weekly basis? So here's my take on it. The only time that I think realtors should be committing to their YouTube channel is actually in doing the video. I think all the editing, I think all the uploading, I think all the hashtags, the descriptions, you should be outsourcing that. That's not the best use of your time, right? Like I don't do that stuff. I do the videos and then I have my team take care of everything else. Like creating the cover image, I'm not gonna sit there and mess around with that. The best use of your time is the same thing as the best use of your time with your clients. It's the FaceTime, right? It's like you on video, it's you in person. That's the best use. If you want to outsource some of this stuff, a great resource is Fiverr, fiverr.com. You can hire people to edit videos for like 30 bucks. For 30 bucks, you just upload the video raw and they will go edit it. They might even create the cover image for you, might even create the timestamps. That's fiverr.com. I think it's like that. Does RealGrader do that? So RealGrader helps you with setup, right? Like we help with setting up your channel. We help with setting up all your channels, not just YouTube, but YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, the whole 8 sites. And we can do advanced work if you need advanced work done. We're not going to be the ones that are going to do like your daily editing. We recommend you use Fiverr for that. But we are the ones that are actually going to get you set up the right way. So we do the initial optimization. So this is the part where this is the opportunity for you if you're interested in working with us. What we recommend is before you get like really go deep into this, if for those of you that are already set up, like what I gave you is really advanced stuff. Like Mary's probably like getting ready, like I'm gonna go do this, right? Because Mary's got a channel set up. For those of you that haven't set up a channel yet, I recommend not putting the cart before the horse. If you need help with this, this is an opportunity for you to actually not just set up your YouTube, but if you want to get everything set up, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Homes, Realtor, Zillow, this is where we can help you. Like we actually do a complete optimization for you. Because we recognize that you're all short on time, right? And technology is difficult. So, I mean, how do you manage all of this while doing the business of real estate? Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Google, LinkedIn, Homes, Realtor, Zillow, and then what's next, right? There's a lot of things going on. Rebecca says, do you do audits on currently existing? That's exactly what we do. So I was just about to get into that, Rebecca, that's spot on. Where we can do is we created a software. That's why we're called RealGrader, because we actually do an audit of your entire digital footprint. So we look at your YouTube, we look at your Google business, your Google footprint, your Google search. We look at your Facebook, your Instagram, and we give you a grade out of 100. Just like Credit Karma would grade your credit score, RealGrader grades your online presence. So if you were going to grade yourself from like a 1 to 100 on all these platforms, what grade do you think you'd give yourself? Michael says 45, John says negative. It's funny. Barbara says 2, Christine 66, Noreen 60, Carol 5, Mary 10. Yeah, it's all over the place, right? Rosemary says a 20. Well, we've graded over 18,000 agents at this point, and the average grade is a 30 out of 100. And these are the things that we see: inconsistent social media and lack of branding. Like somebody just said this. Carol said, do you suggest one common name for all your social media? I suggest your name and I suggest a brand, right? Like it should be consistent everywhere I go. And you have to be careful because what people know you as is usually your name. Don't be Susie Sells Homes, be Susie Smith, right? On YouTube. Because if I search for you, I want to be able to find you. I'm not going to know your nickname or your branding name unless you're, you know, Douglas Elliman, Compass, Sotheby's, Remax, Coldwell Banker. But you want to market yourself. So we see a lot of inconsistent social media, lack of branding. We see broken links, outdated information. We see inappropriate or negative content, missing profiles, duplicate profiles. A lot of people not set up on YouTube. A lot of people need help with that. Data is not synchronized, especially now with Zillow. A lot of things were happening with the data. And the consequences is you just miss the opportunities. Your digital presence isn't solid. So I'm considering working with you and I Google you and I'm just not that impressed. So I might not list with you. You want to make sure that you actually have everything set up well. So you don't want to miss the opportunities. Business deals can be lost. So this is how we can help. You know, I mean, we can help with YouTube, but we can help with everything really. Google, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Realtor, Zillow, Homes, YouTube. Noreen says, thanks for all this. Got to go on another call. Barbara, begin with your guides on Facebook, Instagram first. yeah, I mean, the guides on Real Grader University are going to be a good starting point, and they have checklists. So how many people on this call might be interested in working with us to get your profiles optimized? Or maybe you'd like an audit of your online presence. I think one of the best things to do is actually get on a call with us and we actually do a live audit. Somebody's got to be doing it. Yeah, if you want the audit done, then just put in your phone number and your name and put the word audit, and we'll reach out to you and Josh will schedule that with you. You can expect a text message from him. I'll also put a link here to schedule. If you want to just schedule a 15-minute call, that's all we really need is 15 minutes, and we can do a full audit for you. So there's the link to the schedule. Need help with it all, would appreciate a call. Is there a fee for the audit? No, the audit is free. So that we have a free audit. It's and I can put the link for that as well. It's getyourfreegrade.com. Perfect. I'll copy the chat. And you know, this is the part where I'll offer, if anybody wants to work with us, we do have a special promotion and a package that a lot of people like, and I'll give you a discount. For those of you that your day is busy and you just wanted to get the juicy content and you don't really need help with anything, this is pretty much the end of the call for you. And definitely watch the replay and reach out to us. But I also want to offer an opportunity for those that do want to work with us. This is what we can do for you. We can actually set you up like we did with Linda. Linda Skolnick is one of our clients. We set up her Google business page for her. So now she has a strong presence on Google. We did what we call the 8-site digital blueprint. So we set up her Google, we set up her Facebook, we set up her Instagram, we set up her LinkedIn, we set up her YouTube, all with consistent branding. We did the imagery across the board. We set up her homes.com, her realtor.com, and her Zillow. So we optimized her completely so that she actually—
Hi, this is Lisa.
So that she actually has a strong online presence across the board. And now she's a social media influencer, and you can actually Google her and she has a complete digital presence. So this is a package that we offer. It's a $297 value to set up your Google business. It's a $297 value to set up your Facebook business, $97 to set up your Instagram business. Your YouTube channel is a $97 value. Your LinkedIn is a $97 value. Your homes.com, your realtor.com, and your Zillow. We do a 90-minute call where we actually collect all the information about you. We understand who you are, and we set everything up. Christine says, did you just fix what you currently have, or did you start from scratch? We fixed some stuff, and we created some stuff from scratch. So everybody's a little different. So we can do all of it, or we can do some of it. And we also set up a digital business card for you. The total value of this package is $1,706. And what we offer is the online price. If you go to our website, it's $965. But for those of you that attend the webinar, if you're interested, it's $750 one-time investment to get all 8 of your sites set up. So if that's something you're serious about, just write, you know, I'm interested, and put your phone number and we'll reach out to you. And we are, just to give you an idea like how long that takes, we can schedule you as early as the end of February, and we have a couple dates in the second week of March. So our fee for that is $750 to set it up across the board. You can pay in installments as well. Just make sure you let us know that you're interested and you put your phone number and we'll reach out to you. But I wanted to make sure that on this call, you actually had really good value, really deep content on all of this, as well as an opportunity to work with us. And if you just want the audit, getyourfreegrade.com is definitely the best way to understand where you are right now. And I'll hang out for any questions. If you want to schedule a call, you can also email us at hello@realgrader.com. And I'm hanging out for any questions. Mary, if you have any questions, let me know.
No, Alex, it was unbelievable. It was such great information. And, you know, as I said, we are going to be recording this and we'll send it out to everybody who attended. And this afternoon, probably it will be ready and I'll get that out to everybody. No, I was taking notes furiously and I can't wait to get started doing some of these things. I did have one question for when I use Canva for some of the artwork that we create for the association. And
Yeah.
sorry, my cat is yelling in the background. But can you create that your YouTube page, like the banner? Can you create that with Canva as well?
I think so. If you just put in YouTube cover art or YouTube banner,
Okay.
they should have a version for that. Yeah, and it's important that when you create these, that you use the right resolution. YouTube is it's a 2000 pixel resolution. Facebook is really small. So if you try to take your Facebook cover and put it on YouTube, either they won't let you or it's going to spread and look ugly, right? So I mean, you make sure that you use a real big image. I believe that Canva allows for that. But worst case, just Google, I always Google stuff. So, I mean, go to YouTube or Google and put in YouTube cover art and there could be templates out there. But I have a feeling that Canva has it.
Great.
Yeah, and Canva has it for everything. I mean, Facebook covers, LinkedIn covers, so that we use Canva.
Great.
Yeah, I just have to say, because I just got into it with this whole world. So I'm learning from Canva, and you could, if you pay for the Canva, which you need your tax deduction, so do it, you could actually create one and share it to all of them. It has that template where it goes to all.
Yeah.
Something to look into, just saying.
No, definitely. I mean, we, as a social media agency, we use Canva for all of our clients. We post using Canva on their Facebook, their Instagram. Another great tool for posting is later.com. Later.com lets you schedule your content. So let's say you did a YouTube video and then you want to post that video on Facebook and on Instagram. You could use later.com to push the content out. But yeah, there's so many tools. I mean, I think the biggest issue is like, how do you organize and manage all this? How do you find time to do it all? That's really, yeah, like Hootsuite, Barbara. It's kind of like the modern version of Hootsuite, I would say. I'll put our phone number in there as well. The best way is really to email us, because otherwise we'll get a flood of calls right after this. So I'm going to put our email is hello@realgrader.com. That's the best way to just contact us and we'll reach out and schedule with you. If you go on our website, realgrader.com, you can find our contact information as well. And then the last thing I'll just put is our calendar. If you just want to schedule a 15-minute call, this is the best way to do it, realgrader.com/hello. And you can just pick a 15-minute window that works for you today or tomorrow. And like, watch this, I click on this, takes you right to our calendar. And then you just pick the date and you say, okay, I want 11 a.m. or whatever time. And you schedule a 30-minute call. That's the easiest way. Sue says, thanks, I enjoyed it. It was very helpful. Awesome. Thank you for coming, Sue. Thanks for joining us. Carol says, thanks so much. Can't wait to start. Christine says, this is fantastic. Awesome. And for those of you that put your phone numbers, we'll expect to get a text from Josh or Alex. We'll reach out to you and we'll schedule something.
Thank you again, Alex. This was like so informative. There was a lot to digest, but as you say, you start at the beginning. People haven't started their channel, just take baby steps, and then we'll get there. And I just wanted to remind everyone, Alex, next month, March 23rd, is going to be doing a great presentation on advanced TikTok. We had done an introduction to TikTok before, which is like a very short video, which I've been watching. I started my little TikTok thing, and some of the videos on there are a riot. But these are for very short videos, but he's going to get more into it, showing us how to put them up, how to edit them, how to add music and text.
Yeah.
Then that's coming up March 23rd, and that is in your Monday morning connections. But thank you again, Alex, for a wonderful presentation, and thank all of you for attending. And I will be sending out the recording hopefully later this afternoon. If not, then tomorrow morning.
Awesome.
All right.
And yeah,
Everyone have a wonderful day.
Yeah, perfect.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.